is no secret that we are witnessing in our country blatant abuse of power and a direct attack on all the ideals of which we are meant to stand for as a nation. We see what is happening across the country in Los Angeles, Austin, Chicago, even in our own streets here in Minneapolis. State governance completely disregarded as military personnel is being weaponized against ordinary people by a wannabe king who considers himself above the law. Throughout history, we have proudly declared that we are a democracy. But I want to ask you, who was this democracy for? Was it for the Dakota people whose land we stand on today? Was it for the enslaved Africans or immigrants whose backbreaking labor is exploited until it no longer fits the king's agenda? This is a historical and pivotal moment. We must continue to resist the fascist and authoritarian regime which is being imposed on us every day. But also, we have the opportunity to use this moment to redefine democracy. We have the opportunity to create a government which does not prioritize the elite, billionaires, but rather all people, regardless of their skin color, identity, or economic class. This is what real popular democracy looks like. We must continue to hold this administration accountable. We must continue to resist the breaches of our Constitution, but let us also be clear with our vision and demands. Together, we can fight for a democracy which is authentic and inclusive to all people. We can redefine who we are and what democracy looks like in this country. Together, we can and will prevail. Gracias. Adelante.
We all know that art, culture, and storytelling are critical pieces of this struggle. So next up, we have a Minneapolis poet who some of you may know as Guante. Please welcome Kyle Tran Myrie.
This is about grief and how we hold it and what we might do with it. The ancestor on my shoulder doesn't tell me to put the brick down or that the weight isn't worth it. I'm sure many of you are familiar with that heaviness, right? Whether guilt or grief or just the daily shipwreck of the news, all this information we already know. How things are bad, how they've always been bad for some of us, and how shining a light on the bad thing doesn't change it, but can be a first step. How a big march like this can be a first step, but it's never a destination. How going back to normal is going backwards, and how desperately the cowards in power want you going backwards. Want you to put the brick down, want you to focus on your job, make money, focus on your family. But I don't have a family without immigrants and refugees. The word family means nothing to me when it doesn't include trans people. The word community means nothing when it doesn't include people with disabilities. Words like justice and peace, they are empty when they don't include Palestinians. king's welcome in my grandmother's kitchen, her voice a beacon. Don't you dare put that brick down, not yet. There are days so heavy they pull the light in. Dawn after darkness, silver lining, guiding star, all that light beyond our reach, and all this heavy held close. These bricks we carry, engraved with the names of all who carried us, made from the mud of home, heavy, like telling the truth in a nation ruled by liars, heavy, like refusing to leave anyone behind, even when your enemies demand it, even when your allies demand it, heavy, like grief, the ghost we all carry, the ancestor on my shoulder tells me, when you feel yourself flickering, remember, your job is not to be the light, not to shine with perfect clarity or illuminate on your own every evil in this world. Your job is not to be the light. It is to help build the lighthouse. And for that, we need to get our hands dirty. We need to join organizations. We need more than brilliance. We need bricks. No king carries that weight. We do. No king knows the names of our neighbors. We do. No king protects the water, shares food with the hungry, shows up arm in arm with 100 other people when ICE tries to tear apart a family. We do. And we will. And we carry the radiant future, a reckoning, a promise, a song, this weight, this love was never a burden. It is what keeps us strong.
Thank you for bearing with me as I shuffle my notes. No kings, yeah. Let's get a round of that in right now. No kings! No kings! No kings! No kings! Thank you. All right, our next guest here is Monique Cullars Doty, the co-founder of Black Lives Matter Minnesota, co-founder of Black Lives Matter Twin Cities Metro, original member of the Twin Cities Coalition for Justice. Monique is the aunt of Marcus Golden, who was killed by St. Paul police in 2015. SPPD buried Marcus in lies, but his family and friends buried Marcus with love and truth. She believes that an injury to one is an injury to all, and supports the work of various organizations to connect the struggles of oppressed people through intersectional activism to support a sustainable movement for liberation. Thank you as we welcome Monique to the stage.
I am truly humbled to be here today. I don't take this work lightly, and I appreciate the solidarity and the work that's being done in the sharing of this platform. And I want to thank all of you for coming out in spite of warnings that came from State Patrol and whatnot. This is what we have to do. We have to stand up in the face of evil. We cannot cower down to threats. We cannot give up. And while we had some horrific news today of our senator and her husband violently murdered. It echoes to me the killings of black and brown men across this country, and I wonder, do the people have the same compassion and energy that they felt today? I wonder if they look at the news and they see the children going hungry and starving in Palestine and being maimed, if they have that same energy and compassion. I think about the Congo and the richest country in the land that is being fought for and pillaged for its values, but the people remain poor. I think about the need that America needs to have for compassion across the board. I think about the solidarity with the LGBTQ community. I think about the veterans. I think about the disabled. I think about the women. I think about the people of color who are impacted by the reversal of diversity, equity, inclusion. And I think about the institutions that are standing up to Donald Trump and his tyranny. And I support that, and we have to continue to support that. This is why we started a national boycott against Target for not standing up. And this is why we see law firms losing their clients because they did not stand up to Donald Trump and volunteer millions of dollars of hours of work and resources. I think about the historical institution that represents my history, the Smithsonian African American Museum, and what they wrestled with before taking down some of their exhibits. And I think about the mayor of DC who struggled with taking Black Lives Matter off of the streets. I think about these decisions that are being made, and I don't criticize and judge, but I do know that we need to resist. I do know that we need to stand up. I do know that we need to fight back. And I do know from the Black Lives Matter movement that what we do is we bury our loved ones. We lift up their names. We organize and we fight. So today in the great state of Minnesota, we have lost an elected official and her husband. But what do we do to honor their lives? We will bury them in love. We will lift up their names. We will organize and we will fight. We will organize and fight. We will organize and fight. Put up your fists. We're going to organize and fight. Their death will not be in vain. We will organize and fight. And we'll do this in full solidarity with all oppressed people. So when we see ICE pull up, what do? We stand up. We fight back. When we see police homicides, what do? We stand up. We fight back. When we see trans lives under attack, what do? We stand up. We fight back. When we see veterans not getting the services that they need, being homeless, what do? We stand up. We fight back. When we see women not able to break that glass ceiling, what do? We stand up. We fight back. What do? We stand up. We fight back. This is Minnesota. What do? We stand up. We fight back. We stand up. We fight back. We stand up. We fight back. That's right. All power to the people. We must resist. We will never back down. We will never stop. We will move in the face of threats. We will continue to move. We will not back down. And sacrifices do happen. And we will bury our loved ones. We will honor their memory. We will organize. And we will fight back. Thank you. Fight back.
performer is Liz Digitali Anderson, and Liz leads Singing for Liberation events across the Twin Cities. They are call and echo community song circles for joy, justice, courage, grief, and liberation, where every voice is welcome. Thank you, Liz, for joining us today.
Y'all are beautiful out there. I'm gonna sing a line and you call it back to me. If I say, don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. You're not alone. You're not alone. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. Keep moving on. Keep moving on. So this is a song by Melanie DeMore, and Melanie is an amazing queer Black activist from the Bay Area in California. And some of you might know this song already because she wrote it the day in 2016 after Trump was elected the first time. But what I just learned is that Melanie actually wrote that song here in the Twin Cities. She was here doing a residency with some middle schools and with vocal lessons, and she was in Minnesota in November 2016. She walked into this middle school the day after Trump was elected, and these brown and Black kids said, Miss Melanie, are we gonna be slaves again? Are they gonna deport my grandma in the middle of the night? She said, first of all, they'll have to go through me. And I know you all out there who feel the same way. If people are coming for our neighbors and people we love, they're going through us. But Melanie said, you're gonna put one foot in front of the other and lead in love. And I wanna tell you, we're not talking about, oh, that's nice love. We are talking about a robust love, a sacrificial love, a love that is willing to put its life on the line for our neighbors. God knows what'll happen in the next 4 years. But this love, we gotta be as organized for love as they are for hate. Teach y'all this and we're all gonna sing it together. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Don't give up hope. You're not alone. Don't you give up. Keep moving on. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Lift up your eyes. Don't you despair. Look up ahead. The path is there. Put one foot now. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. I know you're scared. And I'm scared too. But here I am, right next to you. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with
Yes, we do fight back. That is the message we are feeling today. I was so focused on introducing other people earlier that I failed to introduce myself. I'm Julie. I'm on the board with Women's March Minnesota. And I want to say thank you to the outpouring of everyone who made today happen. There were unspeakable tragedies that were thrown into the mix, and none of us knew what to do other than to come together and be there for each other. So thank you for looking out for your communities, looking out for yourselves, and choosing to stand here today and send the message that we will not bow down before a king. It took so many people to make today happen. The marshals, the volunteers, the organizers, the people who financially contributed, the people who have given so much of their time. The list goes on and on. I can't even tell you all of it that went into this. But also, thank you to all of you for being here. We were already living in unprecedented times, and the terrible actions of last night continue to show that we don't know what to expect next, but we will come together. We will look for our neighbors, our communities, our immigrant friends and communities, because people are out to get them. We are going to protect them together. Same with our LGBTQIA friends and families and loved ones. We are with you too. We will be here fighting for bodily autonomy for all people. And there's just so much more we can do to continue fighting for our democracy and for our nation, for all people. So many have said before, if this is your first time at a protester rally, or if it's your 10th, 15th, who knows, if you've been here for a long time, thank you. You're doing it, and you're the reason why we will succeed in the end. And with that, that is our program here today. We want to say thank you. Stand together, be safe, look out for your friends, family, and communities, and just thank you so much. Thank you.
And no kings!
there's just no way to completely protect ourselves.
Well, that's why we have to be right out there, then, right?
Yep. Because they're part of the women's group stuff.
I was gonna take it. It's nice.